Medicine and chemistry. Places magic can hide as a more specific craft.
The apothecary. The apothecary is inundated with a tense rabble of city inhabitants. As you get closer, you notice that the door has been barred shut. An elderly woman is on her knees weeping, clutching a pearl necklace to her chest. Open up. Have you no heart? A heavy-set blacksmith pounds on the door. My daughter has succumbed to the rot. His voice cracks. The rest of the city shrinks away from the man, some cover their mouths fearfully. I think this is a fame risk. If you use force, I think you get more notoriety. If you find another way in, it might be more subtle. But I might need the reward of an apothecary to get more max life, considering my current situation. Suggest they use force? You hope that your muffled yell will be lost in the crowd. Oh, your hope that your muffled yell will be lost in the crowd isn't met. The rabble insists that you commit the felony, pushing a heavy lump of rock into your hands. Oh my god, how fast is it going?
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
Ah. That goddamn gold was constantly out of sync, but also constantly hiding behind the red. You heave the rock at the window, shattering it with a loud crash. There's a shout amid the chaos. Empire soldiers pour from the alleyways and charge the crowd. The mob scatters, leaving you to deal with the authorities alone. Did I just... Fuck you. What? Oh my god. How many enemies was that? I've never seen that happen before. Did I just... I assume I'm not conspicuous anymore. I mean, I'm not inconspicuous anymore, but also, why are they thieves? Why aren't... What? Why are they not Empire? Why are they not Empire? Excuse me. Bubble me. I was so focused on not taking damage. 2 hits total, both of which were shielded. I believe I took no damage. You leave broken glass and shattered bodies in your wake. More notoriety. Recognizable. So it's changed, but I haven't explicitly failed. I think I have failed, though, haven't I? I don't know. I don't know. The scenarios don't tell you what the gold requirement is, so you kind of just have to just fail first. Or maybe even look up online sometimes what the requirement for gold, because sometimes they just don't tell you. I don't know. I don't know. Stay inconspicuous. Yeah, don't recognize me, please. Oh, fuck. As I expected, it gets harder the more recognizable you get. So this is the chance to get some food. Shit. Oh, what? Oh, my gold. But my gold. Wow, that could not have gone worse. I need to increase my score by 5, so I need to roll exactly a 6, basically. Or I could re-roll this one, it could be a 5 or a 6. And that'd make this one, so this one could be a 5. It's, my chance of success is so improbable. Not even close. Not even close. I am an utter failure and I lost 25 gold. Fuck me. Alright. The cemetery.
Buried here, and you seem determined to unearth them all.
The stillness of the cemetery provides a welcome respite from the city. Only 2 people walk the grounds today, a weathered gravedigger named Thomas and an old woman in a flowered bonnet. The woman introduces herself as Hild and asks you to accompany her and her husband's grave. She pulls you close conspiratorially and glares at Thomas. I think they added more stairs. By the way, I think I failed already. I think you get a conspirator. I think the apothecary scenario is supposed to give you a conspirator if you succeed. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm trying to remember where my current was my current conspirator from? Shit, now I can't remember. Did the play I was in, did that give me a conspirator or was that from something else? Now I can't remember. I feel like every special encounter I do might be how you get one of the conspirators, and if you mess any of them up, you fail. Which might mean that getting 12 conspirators might be the actual gold challenge. I don't know. I think they added more stairs. The gravedigger makes a baffled noise in disagreement. Talk to Thomas? The old gravedigger makes his rounds, clinking his shovel against the ground. Ask of strange goings-on. Ooh? Come on, man. The Watcher haunts this cemetery, you know, or so I've heard. A demon with 3 eyes. The old gravedigger begins to mumble a nursery rhyme. So to the devil he sought, and great disaster he brought to the kingdom. Accompany Hild to her husband's grave? Hild takes your arm and leads you through a large stone arch toward the tombs. 3 eyes, she says, pointing at the strange symbol of 3 dots etched upon the gate. That's lucky. Past graves and flowers you climb until you reach a huge primitive stone tomb fallen mostly to ruin. It is devoid of any markings other than 3 dots bored over the entrance. Ah, here. Hild dusts the walls here and there with her handkerchief as she descends the ancient steps into the tomb. You can barely make out her white dress and crinkled eyes. She beckons you to follow. Follow her into the tomb. You hurry after Hild. Something flickers into the passage ahead, and the old woman disappears into the darkness. Things are getting weird. Whoa! 2 6s. You head deeper into the tomb. It is dark here, and unusually warm. You take a tentative step, feeling the smooth marble underfoot. The air smells of dust and flowers. You see a small shrine of dusty flowers and forgotten candle stubs. There are tunnels to the east and west. Well, shit. West? The path leads to a small room with a pile of blankets and pillows set in the corner. A crack in the tomb's roof bathes you in warm sunlight. You are suddenly overcome with exhaustion and want nothing more than to sink into the silk and feathers. You are at the blanket pile. Head east. We're not gonna go sleep in here. It's a terrible idea. East. In the depths of the tomb, you are overcome by a feeling of dread. There is a scuttling sound behind you, and your head swims. Wow. That's fucked. One of the things I rely on for precision gambits is that usually if you miss completely, that's usually not that bad, but now missing is just as bad as hitting a red. Great, thanks for that. You are at the cursed crossway. North? Statue of a robed woman stands at the intersection, watching you with hollow eyes. You're at the blind statue crossway. South? You arrive at a cavernous room. There's a chest in here, rusted around the hinges, set upon a large stone pedestal. You're at a treasure room. Open the chest. Okay. I'm grave robbing now, right? Ooh. Ooh. Nice. I've got the mace. You're in a room with an open, empty treasure chest. Head north. North? East. The path leads into a natural cave. Small animal bones litter the floor. You take a moment to catch your breath. You are at the bone hovel. West. West. You arrive at the inner sanctum. A gaping pit lies in the center of the room, swallowing the light. You have made it to the inner sanctum. I think that was the goal, right? I think I succeeded?
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Without ceremony, the old widow reappears behind you. Why, hello. Did you get lost? With a wan smile, Hild hands you a bundle of dried flowers. She nods encouragingly and stands back to watch. Place them next to the hole? Gently place the brittle flowers on the floor next to the pit. The old widow smiles back at you, her wrinkled face wet with tears. Hild the deceased pledges her services to your cause. Wait, she's dead? You hear a scream of terror from somewhere above ground. Hild hides a small smile and states that she must stay here a while to pray. Unnerved, you quickly retrace your steps out of the tomb. You find the source of the screaming. It's none other than the old gravedigger, Thomas. The Watcher, he's here, he babbles, pointing a shaking hand at a mound of ornate tombs. Ask who the Watcher is. 3 eyes. He'll drink your blood and turn the flood. The old gravedigger taps his forehead frantically as if to ward off the Watcher. Search in the pointed direction. You rush up the stairs to confront the threat. A hulking mass slides out from behind a mausoleum. The faceless creature towers over you, its 3 eyes shining brilliantly. Attempt to reason with it. You hear yourself shout and ramble in all tongues you know. Fuck! Yeah, somehow I doubted it. Oh, not you. That's a 6. That's actually a 6. Don't lose it. Oh. This is how you die. The Watcher screeches angrily in response. Its unholy screams assault you from all directions, leaving you dazed and disoriented. Oh, there's an enemy does double damage. That's pretty bad if I fight him, or he's probably going to be my only enemy. But I probably have to fight him in order to recruit the Gravedigger. So, fight the Watcher. Your weapon passes through its body as if it were made of air. Well, fuck me. Fuck. Impossible ass dice rolls. Reroll. Be a 6. That's not a 6. Wow. With no time to react, the creature slashes at you with its long, shadowy limbs, cutting you to the bone. Call for help? Your voice cracks as you call for help. Everything's an 18? This is like an impossible scenario. Man. Cursing the silence of the graveyard, you barely manage to roll away from the Watcher's lumbering assault. Try to escape. You turn tail and flee from the monstrous creature. Even that's an 18. At some point, what the hell? Just give me a 6, man. In your hurry, you slip on a loose tile and tumble into an open grave. Great. 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 With a keening wail, the creature rears its head back and charges you. Son of a bitch. I'm glad I have the tiger's eye. It's already saved me 15 hit points. Without warning, you are enveloped in darkness. You drift numbly out of consciousness. And awake, groggily, in a different part of the cemetery. Thomas is nowhere to be seen. Holy crap. No. I was gonna shortcut to the exit, but, it looks like the patrol I already went past is gone. I would have used it to warp past the patrol, because the patrols, are bad for you, but I guess it grays out? I thought that you'd have to do it both ways, like the river card and a few other things. Alright, well that didn't go very well. Hey, I get some food, though. Ooh, 10. Fuck. 30 gold. That's still alright, but also not. But also, I do need to keep my food stocks up, and that's the most efficient way to do it. But the other price would have been much better. Let's try not to die. Stay inconspicuous. Woohoo! Nervous every time. The demon awry. Are you the one who ruined Apollon's fun? Right, yeah, she's the one that takes care of a curse. I believe... Wait, I thought I'd done this one before, but something different's happening? 6 is a lovely number, don't you think? That's why I have 6 fingers on my left hand. You glance at her hand in alarm. It's a hoof. What? Fuck. What's with the dice challenges all of a sudden? Why are they all 1 billion? So does she pick a number at random, and then you have to make all, you have to get the number equal to all of your dice being that, which was 6, which was 18, which is fucked. Oh, what a roll! The demon winks, pulls out an abacus, and flicks some counting beans around. I can release you of 2 curses. What curse will you give me? The demon's lips light up. A plague, perhaps? They taste exquisite. Nemesis? Clumsy. Okay, so she's taking them anyway. I guess something else must have happened if I super succeeded. You feel a pull in your soul as the demon wrenches the curses from you. She smiles at your discomfort. Still laughing about Apollon's failure, the woman waves goodbye and disappears into the night. I thought that was one that I already knew the dialogue for, but I guess I was wrong. Dark alleys, a chance at some gear. Oh hey, there's actually some skeletons about. The Ring of Feast. Otherwise, get something else. Switching to the questing mace. Let's go get it. This will give me a chance to actually attack some skeletons with this weapon I need to hit skeletons with. Just gotta remember to switch back. That'd be pretty cool if I got both of the tokens for these 2 weapons done during this run somehow. Even if because I don't generally expect to succeed or make any forms of progress on my first run. So that'd be welcome. Yes, revive for me so I can kill you yet again. Oh. I guess the guy on the bottom died. That was what, like a 7 of skulls, I think? I wonder if killing them again counts twice. Oh yeah, it did. Because I killed 3 of them the second time around, and now it says 10 out of 20. Neat. The custodian's defeated. You break open the locked chest. So I'm all healed up. That's super not useful. Come on. Good stuff. I already did it, so continue. Come on. Lion's Iron Will, or whatever it's called. Lion's Will? Ring of Defense. Ah. I mean, it's fine. It'll make me more defensible in general, but not one of the many items that either... Lion's Will is the king of me not dying, period. And, I definitely would rather get items that increase my gambit chances. You arrive at the main gate into the Peace District. A slow-moving line of townsfolk shuffle along, the Empire soldiers checking for your face. Join the line into the Peace District. You join the line of grumbling citizens and merchants and hope that you are not spotted. Yeah, it'll be easy, no big deal. Woohoo! Somehow, by some miracle, the soldiers do not recognize you. In fact, no one even stops to ask if you have seen the treasonous snake coming to assassinate the Emperor. Say that the culprit has an exceptionally long chin. Lose 4 fame. Thank God. A chance to reduce fame, because my gear has reasonably low requirements, I believe. So losing a bit isn't a big deal. 5, 12. I think 12 is probably the best one. What was the last one? I looked at the defense on accident. Not even real gear. I think it's just 12, yeah. So I could lose another 4 and I'd be fine. Cool. The crux of evil lies within the chin, the soldier recites. Yes, I think I've heard that before. Sure. You lunatic. Oh, I'm so fucked. Sure, I'll bet. The gain might be worth it. Man, I only have 2 conspirators. That doesn't seem good. I feel like I'm supposed to have more by now. Unless this is a super long run. The good news is that this level's a circle. So I can avoid 2 of the patrols. If I can check out these 2 up here, then go back where I came from, then go to the bottom patrol, and then I can get every card in the entire level without ever visiting the other 2 patrols. That'd be good. While climbing the battlements, encircling the city, you hear a choking sound followed by a terrified scream. Panicked tourists hurry past you, covering their mouths. Behind them, a squad of soldiers writhes painfully on the ground, their bodies twisted and malformed by the corruption. We are unwilling to let anything pass by. It's weird that this is like, it's usually a decision-oriented game, but we will not let any corruption stand no matter what. It's some element of our character that cannot ever have an exception. Except that's not true, because we were able to leave corrupted and not attack them during the actual mission about the corruption. So I don't know why we have to fight every corruption here. They're like writhing on the floor supposedly when we get here and not attacking us. So why can't we leave if we're trying not to get any notoriety? After all, we're trying to defeat the Emperor. We're a little busy. Let the guards take care of it. It'll keep them busy, which is good because if they're busy, then they're less likely to recognize us because they're dealing with all the corruption. There's like a... Ow. My character like teleported into that attack, kind of. There's like reason after reason after reason why we should not be trying to deal with the corrupted enemies here. Gotcha. Bubble me, friendo. It should be reasonably easy to finish the floor with full health and get some kind of gain card because you can kind of control when you leave the floor, so you can kind of do that on purpose, hopefully. I wish I had max health still, though. I'm gonna leave quietly. and no one recognizes you. Oh, fuck. You still have to do the gambit? I don't want to re-roll 5s, no. I want the 5. Crap. You still have to do the gambit even if you don't loot. Maybe you only do 1 gambit, though? Oh, and then I fail. Anyway. So they see me anyway, and I get 4 fame anyway, and I get a brimstone. Stop that. Thankfully, the bustle of the city swallows you up again. Great. So I don't get the loot, but I still have to deal with the fame. The whole point of me giving up the loot was I thought it'd mean to not get the fame, but not only do I still have to do the dice roll, it wasn't even easier. So much for the whole people looking on you in horror when you loot corpses thing. Ah, shit. Well, right back at it. Right back at it. It's fine, I like to lose, it's fun. Slowly tearing me down 1 turn at a time. I mean, I guess I might as well loot them then, because the items I get might help me with future gambits. Malaclips, you gotta stay up, boy. You're my shield bot, you gotta stay healthy. Oh god, I pressed the wrong button for a second there. But I got away with it anyway. Bye-bye. Oh, that was a waste. I wasn't expecting him to take that exact moment to cower. Oof. Sorry. I'm so sorry that now I'm going to loot your corpses for my personal gain. But, you know, it's for the Empire. But, well, for the downfall of the Empire, which is good? Question mark? Ooh, token. I did a progress. Search for spoils. Retha's Wager. Acquire 40 gold on a single map to gain 30 max life, then discard this card. Neat. All I need to get is an absurd amount of gold, which is really easy if I get a single one of the exquisite items I can sell for 50. Wait, it's easier now. Why is it easier? Continue. Wait, no, this is the first roll.
Victory.
So I guess if you loot, you have to do a 12 and a 15, but a 12's relatively easy. It's this one that's fucked. Which I failed 100% of the time, I believe. Hey, you want to reroll your 2 5s to get a way worse roll? Kind of. No. Let's reroll the 1. I just have to pray this is becomes a 5 or a 6. Seems wildly improbable. Oh, there it is. Neat. I gained fame anyway. God damn it. I succeeded at both rolls and I still got fame. Ah. How do you stem the tide of fame-itude? Oh, these are all just corrupted city tokens over and over again. That sucks. Oh no. All the more reason to take advantage of the circle of the level design to only do one of the patrols, because every single one of them is going to be a huge risk, I believe. Get away from him. Yep. Gotcha. Oh, they're both in the last hit. Execute. Execute. There we go. Once again, they're mostly ignoring me. It's so weird. It makes sense for plague victims to ignore me. It's just really weird as an enemy in the game. Especially since they just weren't doing this at first. It just started happening one day, which makes it really just feel like a glitch. Believe I got through that with no damage again? Alright, so I gotta make like, what, 30 gold during this floor? And then no, 40 gold and I'll get 30 health, I think. Which will take me above maximum again, instead of what I have now, which is good. +2 to each of your dice during the dice gambit? Fuck. Yes? I need that now. That's fantastic news. That's the good one.
Back to the bones.
That's a
I hope you have learned
really bad roll, and I almost got away with it anyway. Wow. I just got the most powerful blessing ever. If only there was a way to reliably get it, because it's so strong. Wow, these rolls. What the fuck are these rolls? What are these rolls? Oh my god, how did I do that? It got worse. I can't roll this many 1s and 2s. What the fuck? Don't screw me here, man. This should be unlosable with that amazing buff. Yes. Still way closer than I would like it to be. So many 1s and 2s. 24 fame is concerning.